Kundalini Yoga. The yogin who works for liberation does so through Kundalini Yoga, which gives both enjoyment and liberation. At every center to which he rouses Kundalini, he experiences special form of bliss and gains special powers. Carrying her to Shiva at his cerebral center, he enjoys the supreme bliss which in its nature is that of liberation, and which when established in permanence is liberation itself on the loosening of spirit and body. Energy, Shakti, polarizes itself into two forms, namely, static or potential, Kundalini, dynamic, the working forces of the body as prana. Behind all activity there is a static background. This static center in the human body is the center serpent power in the muladhara, root support. This static Shakti is affected by pranayama and other yogic processes and becomes dynamic. Thus, when completely dynamic, that is when Kundalini unites with Shiva in the Sahasrara, the polarization of the body gives way. The two poles are united in one and there is a state of consciousness called Samadhi. The polarization, of course, takes place in consciousness. The body actually continues to exist as an object of observation to others. It continues its organic life. But man's consciousness of his body and all other objects is withdrawn because the mind has ceased so far as his consciousness is concerned, the function having been withdrawn into its ground, which is consciousness. When awakened, Kundalini Shakti ceases to be a static power which sustains the world consciousness, the content of which is held only so long as she sleeps. And when once set in movement, Kundalini is drawing to that other static center in the thousand-petaled lotus, Sahasrara, to attain union with the Shiva consciousness, or the consciousness of ecstasy beyond the world of forms. When Kundalini sleeps, man is awake to this world. When she wakes, he sleeps, I loses all consciousness of the world and enters the causal body. In yoga, he passes beyond to formless consciousness. Pranayama for awakening Kundalini. When you practice the following: concentrate on the muladhara chakra at the base of the spinal column, which is triangular in form and which is the seat of the Kundalini Shakti. Close the right nostril with your right thumb. Inhale through the left nostril till you count 3 ohms slowly. Imagine that you are drawing the prana with the atmospheric air. Then close the left nostril with your little and ring fingers of the right hand. Then retain the breath for 12 ohms. Send the current down the spinal column straight into the triangular lotus, the muladhara chakra. Imagine that the nerve current is striking against the lotus and awakening the Kundalini. Then slowly exhale through the right nostril, counting 6 ohms. Repeat the process from the right nostril as stated above, using the same units and having the same imagination and feeling. This pranayama will awaken the Kundalini quickly. Do it 3 times in the morning and 3 times in the evening. Increase the number and time gradually and cautiously according to your strength and capacity. In this pranayama, concentration on the muladhara chakra is the important thing. Kundalini will be awakened quickly if the degree of concentration is intense and if the pranayama is practiced regularly. Kundalini Pranayama. In this pranayama, the bhavana is more important than the ratio between Puraka, Kumbhaka and Rechaka. Sit in Padma or Siddha asana facing the east or the north. After mentally prostrating to the lotus feet of the Satguru and reciting stotras in praise of God and Guru, commence doing this pranayama, which will easily lead to the awakening of the Kundalini. Inhale deeply without making any sound. As you inhale, feel that the Kundalini lying dormant in the muladhara chakra is awakened and is going up from chakra to chakra. At the conclusion of the Puraka, have the bhavana that the Kundalini has reached the Sahasrara. The more vivid the visualization of chakra after chakra, the more rapid will be your progress in this sadhana. Retain the breath for a short while. Repeat the pranav or your Ishta mantra. Concentrate on the Sahasrara chakra. Feel that by the grace of Mother Kundalini, the darkness of ignorance enveloping your soul has been dispelled. Feel that your whole being is pervaded by light, power and wisdom. Slowly exhale now. And, as you exhale, feel that the Kundalini Shakti is gradually descending from the Sahasrara and from chakra to the muladhara chakra. Now begin the process again. It is impossible to extol this wonderful pranayam adequately. It is the magic wand for attaining perfection very quickly. Even a few days' practice will convince you of its remarkable glory. Start from today, this very moment. May God bless you with joy, bliss and immortality.